Hi guys, it's Derek with Diamonds. So, remember I told you I was going to bring on a what if video? So we are going to do that. So, Diamond Art Club gives you a toolkit, a canvas, all the things, okay? We're not going to really do anything with this painting. The only thing we are going to be doing... Sorry. I think I opened the wrong one. I did. So, because this one does not have a toolkit in it. No. Okay. So I took the toolkit out. I knew there was one kit I kept the kit in and it wasn't Michaelina's. Was this one, the Inscriero kit. Oh, no it wasn't. Okay, I know how I did this. Don't mind me. So, what I did is I left Michaelina's image toolkit out. That's what I did. So, I need to get in this box to see how many colors. Remember how many colors this has. The toolkit is right here. It was on my drafting table. So this we have 37 colors. So I want to see if Diamond Art Club has amped up their game with their baggies. You get a lot of baggies now, so I'm curious. See how many lovely baggies you get. I think the flu is finally kicking me. But, it's still here. So, this does count as a baggie. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So guys, there are only 37 colors in here. So, you get all but 10 baggies. So you could almost kit this up. So guys, what I would do if I was to kit this up, skip every other color. So you do your first symbol, skip a color. First symbol, skip a color. Till you've run out of baggies. And that's the symbols you'd be doing. But if you're like me, you have all types of baggies because you want all types of extra with it. So let's tuck this back away. Just wanted to come on and show you that. But I also have an unboxing, or unbagging I should say. I'm not going to get into much detail with it just because I am under the weather. was Padona for so now we are going to get this back up here. Now remember, Diamond Art Club gives you all types of goodies. So I'm going to take my placers out, because I always keep my multi-placers. This is probably, the rest of this is probably going in the garbage. I might keep the tray. Might. So let's put this bad boy back up here. So I cannot show you the true unpacking because my address is all over the place with this. So I'm just going to open it. So this comes all the way from Putty Crocker. She is on Facebook. So all the way you can get her drops. So we are going to test it out on this beauty. Oh my God, guys, I'm loving working on this. So I do have a little snack size in here. But guys, look at it. It is a DP with sparklers. I am trying to get her to be my sponsor for my Christmas event. So I have single placed all of this because, to be honest, that's the easiest way to do rounds. So I'm gonna lay this down. So you're probably wondering, well, how come you're sick? I'm like, well, I do work retail, so that don't help. So my asthma medication is on back order, which sucks. But guys, this tray just gives me life. So it's all shiny on the top, and you have shiny drills inside. And that tray comes from Mooney Made. So here is the one I was quick with the fingers with. This is a mermaid's life, I think. Mermaid tails. It's a picture of two mermaids on it. If you don't know, I'm big into mermaids. Let's see what the color scheme is, though. I love her putty. Oh, guys. Look at this putty. It has glitters and everything else in it. So she does put it on a piece of release paper. So yes. Then I got she had one of these left, and she asked me if I wanted it, and I said yes. This is Bomb Pop. So this is one of my favorite popsicles as a kid, as well as the push-ups. I used to get those from like the Good and Plenty ice cream trucks. So I'm very curious how she designed this putty. Her putty's really decent. I'm probably not going to use this yet. Ooh, I like what she did. So she kind of took all those popsicles and just blended them into this putty, which I love. I love this putty. Same thing. She put on a piece of release paper. It's really thick, though. I've noticed with her putty. That's really thick. All of her putty have like a mica powder in them, which I love because it gives off that glittery effect. So I do own, let me see if I can find them. Okay. now I own 2, 3, 4, 5 of her putties. I got this in the October putty box from Enabler's Outpost. Gorgeous, gorgeous putty. This came from my mystery box in October. She had sent this out to me for a trial run. I was one of her testers. This is called Skittles. I love this putty. This is my rainbow putty. I only use this putty for my Pride event. It's the only time I use it. Then I was able to snag her Beetlejuice putty. I'm a fan of Beetlejuice. So there is that. So she has really good putty. And she gives you quite a bit. I mean, this alone would probably last me 4 years. But putty does dry out, so you need to be quick with it. So we are going to try this out. And actually one of my newer placers. And I do have my mermaid here. It's in a bigger placer. So we will try that. I will not be on here long at all. After this, I'm going, because I have a little section up here I need to multi-place for my yellow. I thought it'd be the perfect opportunity to do it. So I'm only going to be using one of these putties because she makes her pretty standard. So now we're gonna, so what I'm gonna do, we are going to use the mermaid one because it is a mermaid pen. Okay, I'm gonna try to get you down there. Okay. You're at an angle so I can see what I'm doing here, because not feeling well does not help. But guys, this putty, oh my gosh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm one of those, when it comes to her putty, I'm very finicky with new shops when it comes to putty. I'm doing the rock and tilt, and it's hard to do it with Diamond Art Club's placers just because their placers are so awkward. But I love their putty. I love her putty because it works really well with their placers, because their placers are kind of on the sharper side. Okay. So now, and that filled in every, and this is my very first time using this big of a placer. I mean, this placer's huge. Did really good placing the drills. And what I like about her putty, it molds back to its shape really well. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta take a sip of my drink here. Oh, I am so sorry. I have y'all all tilty types of crazy. So, give me a minute while I see it. My camera's not cooperating today. There. Oh, sorry about that. stay. It's being all types of extra. As long as it stays just a little bit, we'll be good. As I just want to test out the putty for you guys. So I am doing something a little different with this kit. So doing something a little different. I don't have any of my containers out because I am literally doing this by each bag in each color. There are not many colors to this. So here we go. Have our drills. I love their placers. It's not easy laying drills down that are so again. So this is probably one of those paintings. If I use this placer through the whole thing, I'd probably have this done already. Because this is a brainless type of, but I love doing, and I prefer the bigger placers because I am not a fan of the 403 placer because you can't really do a whole lot with those. And you see no debris at all on these drills. And so this is kind of how I do my, get my putty dirty, is I use ABs. Because the, what you call it? I don't know what they use to make these coated, but there's a film that's on them. So that film rubs off on the putty and causes it not to be as sticky. And that's what I want. So I don't want the putty to be gooey or anything along those lines. So if you want to dirty up your putty, that's the recommendation I could give you, is that use your putty on ABs first. Especially if you, and I'm weird when it comes to doing ABs. Especially when it's like Diamond Art Club's a good example. I love their kits because what I usually do is I save the ABs for last for that reason. I'll start off with doing their ABs first, and by the time I'm done, I'll be already doing so. I do have some pins coming, guys. I'm so excited. My Black Wolf Woodworks are coming. And I think that's it. And that I'll be on to my next pen shop, which is going to be Norse Alchemist. I'm so excited for them. After them will be Sableye Bitor. I know I butchered that name. And after that, I will, and my goal is to just buy pens from these shops, buy like 2 or 3 and see how I like them. Like I did with Black Wolf Woodworks. And so far, so good. That was not bad. Laying those down. So some people do this at an angle. I kind of do with this type of placer, but kind of not. Because look, you don't really need to. I mean, look at that. You can see how they're going to lay, which I love that about these placers. You don't really have to worry. So I do checkerboard multi-placing. I skip every other row. A net is checkerboarding multi-placing. It's pretty much what it is. You are doing every other row, then you're going back and filling in the rows. Oops, that one did not go my way. And so luckily enough, with this type of placer, I love rounds. I love working with rounds. So there's that. So we're gonna try the one drill thing, see what happens. Yeah, you can still place with one drills with these. I do hope they come out with bigger ones, knowing how big their kits can get. But trying to do their kits with bigger placers are not easy. So you can pick up just a little bit less than whatever you want. So what I like about multi-placing is that you can just make it work for you. And now what we can do, doesn't take much to get them out of whack, especially a round kit. But it's pretty good. So guys, with that being said, love yourself, love each other, guys. Happy diamond painting, guys. Bye.